our little piece of the region here, of this valley, is taking shape. By adding these terraces, we've got some space now for some new buildings, and we're going to work on these real soon. But I figured today we would spend some time expanding our Pokedex and taking a look at fishing, one of the new updates in the 1.6 version of Cobblemon. So grab your fishing rods and stay tuned, because this chapter, it's all fishing. I've been in the wilderness for almost a week now. I've seen nearly every fish in the game. I've become one with the fishing rod. Still, the patterned Magikarp eludes me. I'm not going home until I find the elusive patterned carp. Today is all about fishing, and I'm going to be walking you through almost everything that you need to know to get fishing. So if you don't know much about it, or you want to learn more about the 1.6 stuff that is to come, then you are in the right place. I'm going to try to go over everything as thorough as I can, but if you have any questions, make sure you leave a comment. I try to answer every single one. So the very obvious step one is that we're going to need a fishing rod, and it's very easy to get a fishing rod. I'm just going to make some sticks, and this is just the vanilla fishing rod, right? We're going to want some good enchants on this. I'm actually going to make another one because we're going to be enchanting some stuff, but right now I don't have any levels. So I'm going to hop over to Vert's little farm, get some levels, and I'll be right back. You're basically going to want to do this before you do anything else, is get a good vanilla fishing rod. I'm here to... Wait, this guy has a sword! This is new to me. I'm here to steal some experience. Gimme. Levels have been acquired. So we've got 2 normal fishing rods. Let's grab some lapis. We'll enchant these. You don't have to do this to fish, but having enchantments on your fishing rod will help catch rates. Well, I'll keep working on getting a good fishing rod, but let's say you do have a good fishing rod. The next thing you're going to need is a fishing rod smithing template upgrade, which is a new addition to Cobblemon 1.6. And there we go. I've returned to the scene of the crime last time when we were checking out the Shipwreck Cove, which was really, really cool. I've returned out here because of a few things. One, we're going to need to get some prismarine shards, and the easiest way to get that is going to be going over here and taking out some guardians. Now, we need them in order to duplicate the fishing template. So if you are playing in your own world and you only really want one fishing rod, then you only need to find one template. I'm weird though, and I want multiple. I can't block that with a boat, can I? I want multiple fishing rods. So I need to kill a guardian for that, and it dropped prismarine crystals. Okay. All right, come here, buddy. So what I'm doing is I'm getting them alone. Like, if I'm trying to not go towards the structure. All right, there we go. Prismarine shard. I only technically need one for today, but we'll come back and eventually we'll have a guardian farm and all that good stuff. Let's go to sleep real quick, and then the next thing we need to do is find a specific structure that will help us, or I think it guarantees to have the template in it. So this structure that we're looking for is a Cobblemon structure, and I'm not 100% sure where there is one around here, so let's find one. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, there's a shiny! I gotta be honest, this is not my first shiny. Oh, do not tell me you despawn. No, it's right over here, it's right over here. I did catch a shiny, like, maybe like 2 days ago. And I'll talk about that in the next episode. It was crazy. All right, there we go. A Bonnelby added to the team. All right, here we are. I found one, and it did take me about 15 minutes of running around. I find they're often near some other type of vanilla structure, and also they almost always force spawn a Delmise when you're near one of these structures. I really like this Pokemon. Super unique typing, really cool story. The ghost grass type, I believe. So we're gonna try to catch this one and add it to our collection. Yes, there we go. Delmise added to the Pokedex. So I'm gonna check out this vanilla shipwreck first. Is there anything good up in here? We do have looter on here, so if you see that the golden barrels and chests, that just means that multiple people can open it and get the same loot. Now, this is the structure that you're going to want to get. It is kind of a small canoe slash boat-like structure. There's a few variations, but all of them more or less look like this, and they have a barrel at the end, and that barrel is what you're going to want. So this one has some net balls in it. It has a fishing rod with mending. The other one also had that. We also get a shipwreck cove map, some ancient coins, smithing template. And there's that smithing template that we're going to need. And since we got the prismarine shard, we are good to go and make some fishing rods now. I think they also always have a mending fishing rod in it. That's just amazing. Once you got your fishing rod all enchanted, this isn't perfect, but it's pretty dang close. And you got your smithing template. We're going to put that in here. You can choose any Pokeball, and it is merely going to change the aesthetic and the bobber type. It does not really matter what type of fishing rod you have right now anyway, because they all do the same thing. So I really like these ancient jet balls. So we're going to go with that and get myself a blue, stylish fishing rod. There's a few Pokeballs that you might want to make. I've already got a few of them here. The net ball, which is going to be a multiplayer on water or bug type Pokemon. Very useful. The dive ball increases if they are underwater, a 3.5, which is a huge amplifier on that. And then the lure ball, which is a 4 times on Pokemon that you catch with a rod. So all of these are going to be super, super useful for catching Pokemon. And that's really what we're trying to do today, because I would love to complete the dex. Even though there are over 1,000 Pokemon in the Pokedex, not all of them are in the base game of Cobblemon yet. However, if you look here at the dex, you will see that I've got 95, and all the ones that aren't in the games will have these little X's on them. So yeah, not all the Pokemon are yet in the game, but they have new additions every single update. And as new stuff is added to the game, we'll try to catch all the new additions. The last thing you need before we get started is some berries for bait. So there are a bunch of different types of berries that you can use. Some of them are going to be for getting a hidden ability or for raising the potential EVs or IVs of a Pokemon, and most of those are the hybrid. The Starf Berry is going to increase your chance of getting a shiny, but today we're going to be using orange berries and primarily citrus berries. Even though they are a hybrid berry, the citrus berry is going to be great because it is going to reduce that bite time by about 50%. So with Luck of the Sea and Lure on top of our enchanted fishing rod, the citrus berries are going to be great. Now, the easiest way to apply these to your fishing rod is to simply hold it over and right-click it on your fishing rod inside of your inventory. It'll say citrus berries times however many applied, and your berries, your baits are good to go. You need to basically be using a bait in order to catch anything. Let's get out our Sky Rod here and try to catch some Pokemon. This has a custom animation really similar to the Minecraft fishing, of course. There's little droplets of water, and then you'll see a line of droplets going to the bobber. It pulls down the bobber, and sure enough, we've caught a Sea King for the first Pokemon. Not too bad. Let's see if we can't do a little bit of damage to this thing without knocking it out. Oh, down to about 10%. Not too bad. And now these lure balls, like I said, 4 times the multiplier on these for anything that we catch with the fishing rod. This should be almost a surefire catch. Nice, and another Pokemon added to the dex. So just a hop, skip, and a jump to the south of the starter town, which is probably going to be like the capital of this region, is a peninsula. And this peninsula has been claimed by me, and we're going to be doing a ton of building here. In fact, I've started building some stuff off camera that we're going to be showcasing in the next episode. But what is nice about this peninsula is it has tons of access to water, and before we continue fishing, I want to build something to fish off of. Now, in the anime, there is, or in the game as well, there's a very notorious boat and sailor, and his name is Mr. Briny. And I grew up playing the 3rd gen games, Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and Mr. Briny was a sailor whose boat you had to ride in order to get from Petalburg to Dewford and to Dewford to Slateport. And we're going to be building or recreating his boat today in Cobblemon, and we're going to be doing some fishing on top of it. So let me head down here to the southern tip of this peninsula out here in the ocean, and that is where we will build Mr. Briny's ship. I eventually want to do some docks and some other type of infrastructure, but I think for now, just a boat to fish off of will be a great start. So here we are in the southern part of the island. There are a bunch of Pokemon here in this river biome. We have a beautiful beach biome here with a ton of other really beach-themed Pokemon, like this little Wiglet here. And out here on this ocean is where we're going to build Mr. Briny's ship. So I think this is the most beautiful, perfect spot for this. And I can't wait to see this area filled with awesome builds. Maybe a shipyard. That would be pretty cool. Something like Slateport City. But for now, let's start modest with a humble ship. Oh my gosh, my boat has a visitor already, a Kilowattrel. I was just coming back here to make some final adjustments to this thing, including we need to add some sort of engine, and we're kind of limited with what we can do, right? So I'm just gonna do something like this. That's the engine. Sure, that'll work. Hey there, buddy. Should we catch this guy? I've only got like Ultra Balls, and then I've got a bunch of Pokeballs for fishing, but we're not ready to fish yet. Hey, there we go. Got one. Just adding a final few pieces of detail. Last thing I want to add is an antenna of some sort. Maybe we'll go off of this. I think I want it to be centered. Everything else in the boat is centered. There we go. An antenna. All right. And there we go. Mr. Briny's boat. Complete. Or almost complete. I might switch up a few things here and there, but yeah, for the most part, complete Mr. Briny's boat, and this will be perfect for our fishing adventures today, so no more stalling. Let's get some fishing done, and I will showcase anything cool that I catch. Let's see how many Pokemon we can add to our Pokedex today. Maybe we can catch 20 or 30 new Pokemon. That would be amazing. We can even evolve some Pokemon. Also, there's sea turtles down here, and I need to put them in a boat because I want to get Scoots eventually. Ooh, a Chinchou. That's a new Pokemon. There we go. Water electric type Chinchou added to the team. And we can actually go ahead and evolve it too. So, oh, wait. We got to put another bite. Ooh, an Arrokuda is also a new one. There we go. Arrokuda added to the team. And I just remembered I should probably put a PC out here. So, let me craft a PC. One PC made. Now we can access all of our Pokemon and, you know, evolve everything, really get to that dex counter today. Also, of course, want to put a bed back here in case we want to sleep the night away. If we evolve our Pokemon, we can get a few more added to the dex as well. So check out this new evolution animation that, again, is a 1.6 addition to the game. We can evolve our Chinchou into a Lantern. Very sparkly. Hey, there we go. A brand new Lantern. You can also do the same thing for Arrokuda, but I'll save you the time of the animation on this one. Let's get back to it. We're going to run out of citrus berries soon. I might have to swap to Oran berries, but still tons of new Pokemon to catch. That's a new one. Tentacool. Haven't got a Tentacool yet. One Tentacool down, and we can actually evolve it already. Let's see what the evolve animation does in water. This thing is native to the water. Oh, it's spinning. Well, that's what it does in water. Oh, a Shellos, another new one. And it's even got a raft. What the heck is it? I feel like it's pathing to the boat. There we go, Shellos. Another one down. Ooh, a Spheal, and we're not even in an icy area. That's surprising. Look how many different Pokemon are available through fishing. I mean, we've gotten like 5 or 6 just new ones in a row, one after another, which is really crazy. I took a fishing break to get these two love turtles in a boat. So we can get Scoots now and turtle eggs, which are more useful than you might think. They're really obnoxious to get when you need them for a farm, so better to get them in a boat now. Let's see what fish there are off of the port bow. I think this is the port bow. I don't know anything about boats. I just know boat words. Hey, there we go. A wishy-washy. There we go. Wishy-washy. Oh my gosh, I see something on the map that's very rare. Let's do one more catch and then I'm going to go get this. But there's a few different Pokemon I really want to get. What? Whoa, okay. Did not expect you. There we go. You're flying now. Sure, I'll go ahead and catch you. There are different pattern Magikarp. And they're actually, like, kind of rare. And that's really what I want to get today. Dude, these lure balls are insane. Come here, buddy. Where'd you go? I want you too. Where'd you go? There he is. I sees him. Be caught. There was a Poplio on the map. What's over here? I don't think I got the Sharpedo. Okay, where's Poplio? This is one of the starters. And starters are kind of rarer spawns, so I'm gonna see if I can catch this guy. Oh, yes, let's go, a Poplio. I haven't caught a Remoraid yet either, so let's do some swimming catching. Nice. Got a Remoraid. Carvana over here evolves into Sharpedo, and I haven't gotten one of these yet either. Yeah, let's go. We are on a roll today. I don't even think I had any bait on that time. There we go, a Shelder. Well, I'm going to switch it up and use some Oran Berries now. Should just increase our catch rate. Oh, this is a new one, a Piku Miku. Oh my gosh, that should not have been that hard. Come on, give me a good Magikarp. That's what I'm fishing for. One of them rare pattern Magikarps. Okay, Frillish. Got it. Oh my gosh. Got a freaking Gyarados here. Don't have a Gyarados yet either, but this one doesn't seem to have a pattern. Doesn't seem to be like a different color or anything. Whoa, got a Gyarados first try. Ooh, a King's Rock. Well, that's pretty good. We're gonna need those to evolve some Pokemon. Oh my gosh, 2 shinies in 1 episode. I'm down here fishing, and then I hear this. An Igglybuff. All right, go in the pink Pokeball. It's very thematic. Our shiny odds for the server are about 1 in 5,000. A little under that. We did change it slightly from the 1 in 8,000 that it normally is. But still, shinies are pretty rare. There we go. We got it. So I decided to spend the next few days trying to catch a pattern Magikarp. I didn't really know the rates or where was the best place, so I'll share with you my findings. First of all, I was using a Lure 2 rod, and apparently, to have the best chance, or maybe any chance at all, you need a Lure 3 rod. So I got a Lure 3 fishing rod, and started fishing again. I fished everywhere. Everywhere I could think. If there was water, I fished there. I started to think it wasn't real. Was it just a myth? The pattern Magikarp and the rare, miscolored Gyaradoses? I caught so many rare water types. Froakies, Quaxleys, Milotics. But the rare carp eluded me. After 3 days of fishing, I was about to give up. But then, I did it. I've done it. After many hours, many days, I caught a carp. And this one is blue. And I think that's a rare carp. Let's catch the carp. Oh my gosh, guys, you have no idea how long that took. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Oh my gosh. Guys, you have no idea how many days I've been in the wilderness looking for a carp like this. Oh my gosh. I'm him. It's finally time to evolve this Magikarp, the baby blue Magikarp. Oh my gosh. It's very beautiful. Well, let's give it an evolve. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be purple. No way. Oh my gosh, I love the color purple. It's one of my favorite colors. Look at this animation. Oh my gosh, let's freaking go! I am the master angler here on the BattleCraft SMP. Oh my gosh. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. I'm gonna go home and bathe and get a haircut and wash my clothes for the next episode. But if you are looking for a 1.6 Magikarp in your own world, I hope that they raise the rates a little, or you're gonna have to be persistent. There's not a ton of them out there, but boy, is it worth it. Look at this guy. That does it for this chapter. I'll see you guys in the next one.